Hey, everybody, welcome to the Spark on today. I'm Coach David. I hope you're doing fantastic on today. And I hope that everything is moving in the right direction for you, that you are up and at 'em, getting after it on this fine day. I am super excited to be with you and to share with you something that I believe will inspire you, will move you to a new height, a new level that will take you further along in life as you continue to go through your life and build your life, design your life, and live your life. I believe that I have something that's going to impact you and take you in a very, very good and positive direction. Today, I'm going to talk about wake up. That's right. I'm going to talk about wake up. And I say this right here as I begin. Life is very predictable. Yes, it is. It's predictable. And the thing that most people don't understand is that you're either living your life by default or you're living your life by design. By default, I mean you're just going with the flow, the status quo, whatever the case may be. By design, I mean that you are designing it, you're building it, and you're living the life that you want. Somebody wrote a book about that called You Are the Architect of Your Life. And I believe this with all of my heart, that some people, through ignorance, through being uninformed, through being unaware, they're just living their life by default. And that's not where I want you. And I don't believe that that's where you should be. I think personally, this is just my own opinion. It doesn't have any bearing on you, or you can do what you will with it. Is that I think that because we have the power, and I know we have the power to live our life by design, that we should do that. Now, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying that it's available to you. But if you choose to go the other direction, I get it, and that's okay. So this message is for those who want to live their life by design. In other words, they don't want to be that person that's half aware or even unaware and this reacting to life. They want to be aware. They want to operate within the law of cause and effect. And they understand that every cause has an effect, and every effect has a cause. And because of that, they say, hey, I'm choosing to live my life in such a way where I can predict the outcome of my life. And yes, you can do that, but you have to make a decision to do that. Here's a statement I use all the time. Life is not happening to you. You are the reason that life is the way it is. And because of that, that's great news, because at any time you don't like the way that it's going, if you want something different, if you don't necessarily feel good about the way your life is going, you can make a decision and you can change. And that is the good news. And I want to encourage you with that on today to take advantage of that. And I'm going to talk you through a couple of things that help you with that. Here's another great thing. You're not lucky or unlucky. That's just not the case. Now, I had a student one time named Lucky, but my point is this right here. It's not a matter of luck. You are your life. And I want you to get a hold of that you are your life. And anyone who's ever taken the time to sit down and to really evaluate their life from this perspective, they've learned some things. So I would hope that you would do that. Successful people aren't lucky, and non-successful people are not unlucky. Now, some successful people do things very well and they're unaware that they're doing it very well, but that's not a matter of luck. That's just a matter of that they got it. Others have learned to be aware and they've developed themselves, and that's why they have the success that they have. So if you're doing things unaware and you're successful, hey, bravo to you. But like some of us, me included, we weren't. I'm just going to talk about myself because that's the easiest way to do it. At one point in life, I was not having the success that I was looking for. And now success is something different for every person. And I wasn't having what I was looking for in my life. So I made a decision that I had to make some changes, that I had to make a determination that I was going to do life differently. And when I made that determination, then I went about to learn and to develop. I became more aware. I became more conscious of the things that it takes to be successful in life. And as I did that, my life got tremendously better. I want to encourage you on today that no matter where you are in your current course of life, your current path of life, it doesn't matter. You can change anytime you desire to change. You have to be willing. You have to go out and learn some things, and you have to develop. The good news is that you can determine to be more aware, and you can be determined to develop. You can get better. What you have to do is learn the laws of the universe, become aware, become conscious of them. And that's really the key to this whole thing about wake up, become more aware, become more conscious of those laws in life and operate in accordance with the law. Because here's the truth of the matter. When you operate in accordance with the law cannot fail you. It will produce what it says it will produce. Now, I'm going to take this a step further. This is something that's internal to each and every one of us as individuals. You don't need people to tell you how to live your life. Why do you say that? I mean, people can help you, people can mentor you. That's not what I'm saying. But internal to each and every one of us, we have within us what it takes, excuse me, to live our life in such a way and be successful. You have it in you right now. And I gotta keep saying that. And you got to start believing that you don't need people to tell you what's right, what's wrong, what's in, what's out. You don't need that. Now, there's a lot of information out here. We live in an information age. But I got to share with you that you can determine what information is good and what information is bad. You have an umpire on the inside of you that can help you with that. Now, I said become more aware. I said become more conscious. And really what I'm sharing with you is you need to expand your mind, expand your thinking, go bigger. Because believe me, your mind is capable of a whole lot, particularly your imagination. And so what we have to do certain things that's going to cause our thinking to expand. Now, we can stay within the same box, and I did that for many years, staying within the same box, whether it be a box of what this person said or a box of religion or a box of this different thought of line of thinking. We could do that. But I made a decision to get outside the box. I made a decision that I was no longer going to have people telling me what was in and what was out for me, what was right, what was wrong for me, that I knew that inside of me, and I call it the Spirit of God. I call it right now, these things are inside of me that leads me, that guides me, that points me in the right direction. And all you got to do is tap into that. You could call it whatever you want to call it. That doesn't matter to me. I just want you to know that you have that within inside of you. And you need to start thinking a certain way. Now, remember what I share with you all the time. I'm not going to tell you what to think. I will show you how to think. And I think when you start getting to that point, you expand your mind and you go from one level to the next level to the next level. And I've had to do that. Even on yesterday, I had a situation that occurred yesterday, and I had to get my thinking to expand. I made that decision that I was going to get my thinking to expand because I understand this right here. When you mature in your thinking, boy, things get a whole lot better. Stress leaves your life, and all of these other things that could be hindering you from having your best life leave when you expand your thinking. So I want to encourage you on today to expand your thinking. And now, if I can, as I wrap this up, if I can give you 7 things that will help expand your thinking, then I think it'll help you. If you'll think about things that are the truth, things that are accurate, things that are exact, that's one of them, the truth. If you'll think about things that are honorable or highly respected, get your thinking on those things, expand your thinking. If you'll think about things that are right, things that are good, justified, and acceptable, that's another one. If you'll think about things that are pure, free from corruption, that'll help expand your thinking. That'll bring you to a new light, to a new height, and a new level. If you'll think about things that are worthy of love, things that are lovely, those things, if you'll think about those things, your thinking begins to expand. If you'll think about those things that express wonder, that make you like, wow, this is admirable, these are things that I should be thinking about. And if you'll think about things that are excellent, things that are excelling, that will cause your thinking to expand in such a way that your mind, oh my goodness, you're going to now become more aware. You're going to become more conscious. You're going to expand that thinking, and you're going to get away from that thinking you used to have, and you're going to go to another level. And as you go to another level, to a higher level, I should say, you're going to find that life offers you so much more. I like to kind of say it like this, and I hope you don't take offense to this. We have to get our thinking out of the gutter and elevate it higher and higher and higher. And the higher you elevate your thinking, the more your mind expands, the more you become aware, the more you become conscious of things. And listen, life is pretty doggone good because life is predictable. If you follow the laws produce. It's no different than the law of gravity. The law of gravity says whatever goes up must come down. Now I'm simplifying it, but that's what it is. It has a gravitational pull that whatever goes up must come down. And if you violate that, if you decide that you're going to jump from a 33-story building, you're going to suffer or you're going to reap the consequences of that law of gravity. However, if you stay and operate within the law of gravity and understand that whatever goes up must come down, and you come down in a orderly fashion, then at that point right there, you're going to reap the reward of gravity. Now, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. This is where you got to get to. You just got to wake up. And when you wake up, my goodness, you become more aware and things get so much better. I'm going to leave it right there. I want you to go back and listen to this a couple of times because I think you have to really pick up everything that is being put out. Because I'll do that. I'll go back and I'll listen to this again and again and again because as inspiration comes, a lot of times it just comes out of me to you. And I have to go back and listen to it myself so that I can pick up everything that's being said through me to you, because I believe that if you're here, these things are being said for you. If you watch this, these things are being said for you, that you might be better. All right. So you take good care of yourself this week. I want you to wake up, become more aware, become more conscious, and let the good times roll. Have a great life because life is very predictable. And when you know that, you start living life by design and not by default. All right. Well, you have a great one. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Hope you have a fantastic week on this coming week. Share this with somebody and give it to them and let them go ahead and wake up so that we can all be better. If we're all better, this becomes a better place. Remember this right here. You are the architect of your life, and I believe in you. I'll see you next week. You have a great one. Bye.